South Dakota is one of our favorite places to visit in America. We have gone, I think, 5 times, and we love it every single time. We find something new, or we just do the same stuff because we enjoy it so much. This itinerary is just for 4 days. There's plenty more to do and see than I could fit into 4 days, but that's just kind of what we did the 4 days we were here. So when we go to South Dakota, we usually stop at the Chamberlain Rest Area. This is a nice rest area that has the Dignity of Earth and Sky statue, and it also has the Lewis and Clark museum inside. So, like inside the rest area, there's a museum. It's interactive. They have a gift shop, and of course, they have restrooms. Outside, they actually have a walking trail where you can go down and take a look at the river, the Missouri River. This is always just a great spot to stop on your way in, get out, let the kids stretch, maybe have a picnic or something like that. Here we are at, don't climb on that. The Dignity statue. There we go. Freya's already tried to eat snow off the ground twice. Noelle needs to brush her hair. Couldn't find the brush. There's some ice.
It smells.
Riker's lingering. So this is the walking trail. It's right behind the statue. You just walk down and you go down into the woods a little bit. And there's 2 different pathways, but they basically both take you to the same spot where you can look out at the Missouri River.
South Dakota!
Okay, weirdo. Walking through the woods a little bit. Okay, well then go. Why are you coming back down here?
I'm going that way.
No, come on. Nope. So day 1, we went to Badlands National Park, which is in the top 5 of our favorite national parks. It's just so expansive, and there's so many trails, and a lot of them are really kid friendly, and there's just a lot of climbing the kids can do, and it's just really beautiful. We just love it there. We could spend a week going back and going back and going back, but this is where we went on day 1, and we spent a good bit of the day here. Now, Badlands is unique in some aspects, and one of those being that they do allow you to hike off trail, and that's because they have an open hike policy. So you can just explore and do your own thing, kind of. This is the Ben Rifle Visitor Center, which has the museum, and there's bathrooms, gift shop, visitor information, and all that stuff. This was actually the first time we went into the visitor center. I don't know if it was just closed we don't travel in the summer usually, so we do things in the off season, so it may have been just that it was closed, but it's really nice in here. The park ranger is very nice, gave us some information, and we got maps, and then we just headed out to explore the rest of the park. This area where the Castle Trail starts is actually become one of our favorite spots. Now, we have not hiked the whole Castle Trail because I think it's like 8-ish, it might be longer than that. It's really long. We've done some of it and we enjoy the views, but the kids just really like it over here because you can kind of just run, and it's like hills that they can go up and down and up and down, and they can climb on the top of things. You just have to watch them and make sure that they don't fall. And then there's lots of other little trails and areas that they can explore that we like as well, but that just became one of our favorite areas. So this place is like unreal. We have this is like our 5th time, but there's so much to see and do. It's hard to. We'll be back again for like a full day, I think. We just kind of stopped in today, but
We're going back. We got a house that we're gonna stay at.
And get in the hot tub.
That's a hot tub. I know Mom's gonna like that though.
Mm-hmm. All right, go on. I'm gonna take a picture. Located near the southeast entrance of Badlands National Park, like right outside the entrance, there is the Badlands Ranch Store, and it's the best place to see prairie dogs. You can feed them as well. You can pay like $1. I don't even think it was open. We just pulled over and just saw these little guys just running around. I think they wanted us to feed them, obviously, because they're used to getting fed, but we just wanted to see them and take a few pictures and get a video. They're super cute. This thing. It's like a Mom Cozy, I think is the brand, and it's basically like a little thing she can sit on, and it's pretty awesome. I don't have to strap her in. It does have straps too, but she can just sit there, Frey, and it doesn't hurt my arms as much. The next day, we headed to Custer State Park. Now, keep in mind, we were here in December, so some of the stuff is not open. Obviously, the lake is frozen, and look, we live in the South, and we don't get this kind of stuff, and so we're not very smart when it comes to frozen lakes and things of that nature. So I was like fussing at the kids and the big kid to get off of the frozen lake. I didn't want them to fall in. But Sylvan Lake has a nice hike around it. And but when we were there, they actually had just had a big windstorm come through that had blown down a lot of the trees. There's a lot of damage, and we actually didn't get to do the whole hike because of that. So with some damage here, apparently, and a lot of the roads are closed. And this is at the lake. One of the trees have fallen. One of the trees. There's probably more, but we can't. We were gonna drive the Needles Highway, but parts of it are closed. So we decided to come here and walk around. We may do the hike around the lake, but we'll see. They want to climb on rocks, so. Here's another tree, like right in the path here. I'm just gonna have to go around it, but. Yes, apparently they had some really high winds and knocked over lots of trees. The bathroom back there, a tree fell on it, on the bathroom building as well. So there's another tree down. I should have looked at the conditions before we came today, but I thought since the weather's nice enough and it's not snowy, I didn't have to worry about it too much. Walking the trail. Let's go see what's down here. Frozen lake. Let's go see, Frey. We did this hike around the lake last time we were here, but it was summertime and it wasn't as cold. There's a lot more people. So this is one of my favorite views of the lake, and it made it even cooler that it was frozen over for the most part. There are areas of the trail that are marked where you're not allowed to go on them. It's just because there's some delicate things there that you don't need to be stepping on or what have you. So just be aware of those things. I had to catch my kids a few times and tell them like, hey, you're not supposed to be there, but you can climb on the rocks, and they like to do that, and then you just can do the hike around the trail. We're on the trail that goes around the lake. I was just taking pictures. You can go down this way, the lower part, or you can go up this way and you can see a little bit more. Yeah, I'm out of breath, I'm out of shape. So excuse the heavy breathing. Now, when I started this video, I said 4 days in South Dakota, but I lied. We were actually in South Dakota over Christmas, so on Christmas Day, we did nothing. We stayed at the house, the kids opened their presents, we ate, and all of that stuff. So this is actually day 2. Day 2, we went to Custer State Park and Sylvan Lake is the hike we did, and then we came here to Mount Rushmore. So Mount Rushmore is what South Dakota is most known for. I think most people know it for. And we came here. It was basically empty. There's not a whole lot of people here because, again, it was in the winter time. But we really enjoy it here. There's a nice walk around a monument, and it's just a fun time. Shush. There's like not anybody here, hardly.
I should have 50. And where's that? In my purse. And where's your purse? At home.
Stop arguing. You gonna bring her over here in a while?
Hey, go get mommy.
Come here, Fred. There's a museum on the grounds that kind of tells the story of how Mount Rushmore was built and gives the history behind it, so you can do that as well. Here's a little walkway. There's a little tunnel down here.
Yeah, look, they're in the tunnel. They're kind of scary.
They're photobombing in there. Yes, maybe we just want to go in there and look.
That's a really good picture of, like,
Yes, I've seen that, yeah. A sneak peek. Here we are. And then you can get, it's a little crack in here, and you can see.
just
It's hard to see with the, let's see, the sun is kind of making it hard. I'll have to take a picture, but you can see old George Washington there.
How old was?
The Presidential Trail has 422 steps, and they're not all downhill. You do go down, but you have to come back up. That's the worst part. But it's good exercise. So there's that. Careful. I saw, yeah, she squints her eyes when the wind goes in her face.
Go get daddy. Go get daddy.
So we're here on December 23rd. Riker's having some kind of fit. It's like 50 something, but it's windy. Let her look around. That night we went to Storybook Island in Rapid City, which is a park normally, but for Christmas they do lights, and so we walked around and had a look and had some hot chocolate. Well, Aoife, you pick. Which way are we going first? All right, Aoife's picking this way.
Going to the right.
Hey, why did Aoife get a pick?
Because Aoife got lost last time. Look at her, little miss.
And
They're wearing her capris.
who? Oh. Here, pick her up and bring her. Here, you guys, come over this side.
Don't they have hot cocoa over there?
There's, yeah, you will get to it. We have to stay on the path first.
It's like riding on the brake.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was gonna go on the other.
On our last day, which was Christmas Eve, we decided to get up and come back to Badlands and do a Christmas Eve hike. The hike we did is called the Notch Trail, and it's called that because there is a ladder that you have to climb, built kind of into the side of the mountain. So we spent about half a day here, and then we just went back for Christmas Eve and got cooking and stuff.
Go get mommy.
Hey, Frey! You hiking? Come on. Come on. You have to wait, guys. Wait just a minute. Chill down here for a sec.
The best thing you probably do is put her on the carrier for them to die.
I want to do this
you want me to strap her in here?
Yeah, but I'd
So we enjoyed our Christmas Eve hike here, and then like I said, we kind of headed back so we could get ready for Christmas. We had to do some cooking for Christmas Eve and get the house cleaned up. But as I also said, this is just a 3-day itinerary, and there's so much more to do here, such as Crazy Horse, which is near Custer State Park, and you can also do Deadwood and Sturgis. There's just so much to do here. This was just how we spent the 3 days when we were here this time. We've done a lot of that other stuff as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get some ideas for your next vacation to South Dakota.